Welcome. My stand will be here this Sunday, I believe, and then you'll be able to see it better with the cards. But I do want to give an energy update. The moon is going into Gemini. Um, and then with the planets, everything is direct. There are some trines. If you are interested in astrology and want to know the specifics, I suggest you find somebody that you resonate with. Basically, what we're trying to navigate through with this energy is like changes within ourself, also being authentic and kind of like starting your own career, doing something different, starting a relationship, something different. So with that energy, we already got a card. Okay. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So we're starting off with. Okay, so you were collaborating with somebody, or there was a commitment, and stopped because Five of Pentacles, you're left out in the cold. Okay. That makes sense. Now that you see that, do you understand the lesson? And that's not for me to be rude. I'm just saying, do you understand the lesson behind that? So, Eight of Pentacles, you're working hard. Yeah. You're working hard. And look, 3, 5, 8. Like, you were just going up. You're working hard. We're working hard at. Ooh-wee. Okay, I'm going to go with the Fool here. Fool popped out upright. Working hard, a new beginning. The Divine tried to give you an offer, and either you feel it wasn't energetically aligned with you, now you're doing some more soul searching. Yeah. Something's coming to a quick finish. What's up with this offer? We're on a fool's journey, which is good. You saw the offer and you're like, I don't know if I want that. Okay. Lady, Man, or Luxury. Nine of Pentacles in reverse. I'm getting that you already, like, this offer came and you're like, nope. Yeah, you already learned your lesson. You already learned the lesson. Yes! Ace of Pentacles in reverse. It wasn't stable from the get-go. Ooh, you're the Magician. Oop. I saw it up right. Magician. You're manifesting. What are you manifesting? Thank you. The Devil. Clarification. Tell me a lot of different things. Okay. You're manifesting tying yourself down. Queen of Pentacles upright. You're manifesting stability. And the Devil represents Capricorn. It's a cardinal sign. It's getting things started. So there may be, I see some restraints, and you have to use your discernment if that's good for you. Ooh, yeah. See, with the Devil, it can be tricky. There can be some sneaky energy here. So the feminine, you're in your feminine energy so far. You're manifesting. Oh, Queen of Swords. You're also in your Queen of Swords energy. Cutting up people that don't serve you. It's also probably why the Devil came out. Because you are locking yourself down and you ain't budging. You're like, no, you're not going to play me for a fool. No. And that may seem devilish to other people. See in your truth. Use your discernment. Nobody can tell you how you live. That's coming to a nice Swords again. It's coming to a quick finish. Whatever the situation is, it's coming to a quickness. Okay, so you are Queen of Pentacles and Queen of Swords. Whether you are a man or woman. Woo-wee. Okay, so the one that fell. 2 wands. You need to make a decision. It's passionate. Another 2. 2 may be significant to you right now. You may see it. You need to make a decision. You need to cut people out. And I know that sometimes you get to a point and you're like, I've cut almost, because you cut almost everybody out. Who else do I cut out? Sometimes you have to absolutely be alone. Yeah. Yeah. There's mental conflict and you're almost feeling defeated. Realize that you have the upper hand. When it's in reverse, is you already know you have the upper hand. Realize you have the upper hand. Ace of Swords in reverse. You found the mental clarity, the truth. You found out what was going on and it hurt. Now you have to make a decision. Passionately and mentally. Passionately and mentally, you need to make a decision. What is the best decision? Or what are they going towards? Page of Pentacles in reverse. King of Swords. Thank you. Okay, Page of Pentacles is in reverse because they can't come in. Spirit stopping them. Spirit made judgment call. Karma. So any little small offering, it can't come. You need to walk away from the situation if you haven't already. And I'm getting it could be a couple different situations because, again, this is a collective. You will get your justice. Just popped out and stayed in my hand. I feel that you're doing everything that you can to the best of your ability at this time. Yeah, Queen of Cups at the bottom. You're intuitive. You're nurturing. We got that came out, the Queen of Pentacles, the Queen of Swords. Now we got the Queen of Cups. You were definitely in your feminine energy. Again, whether you're a man or woman, you were definitely in divine feminine. And you're receiving energy, nurturing energy. And because of this situation, you're getting your justice. Yeah. Yep, you're completing a cycle, the world. After this justice, you are going to be able, you're going to have the world. You're going to end the cycle. You're going to start anew. You did take a leap of faith. You are doing what's right. You are, you're definitely aligned. It's just trust the process. Also, don't, with this Five of Swords, I'm really getting heavy energy from that. Don't beat yourself up. Trust the process. Things take time. King of Swords. Maybe step in a little bit of the masculine energy, too, to balance. What else do we have, Spirit? Thank you. Okay, yeah. Walk away. Survey your kingdom. Do this on your own. Manifestations will come in. Okay, Two of Pentacles. Still trying to juggle two stable ideas. Two things, but it's taking a toll on you. Again, another two. Yeah, ow. Ow. It's gonna get you. If you see those numbers, look into what it is. Because they can also be a warning. When you see angel numbers, isn't that always at 222? You know, oh, I'm in alignment, I'm in union. It could be 222. I'm warning you. 222. Make a decision. 222. This is with your union. So 222. Listen. 222. Like it'll over and over again. And if you don't do it, then that judgment card in reverse will come out and do it for you. 4 Wands in reverse. Okay, this is past energy. Yep. Queen of Cups. You know. It doesn't have to be forever past, but I feel like this is recent past that you know that you did. And how I've seen it work, not just with me, with other people as well, is that it's like sometimes, you know, it takes you a while to learn something, but then once you get it, you know, you get faster and you get faster and you get better and better and better, and then it doesn't take as long. You know, it's like riding a bike. You know, it probably was scared to even get on the bike. Then you got on the bike, and then you had to balance, okay? And then you had to learn how to do the wheels and balance, and then you had to learn how to do all this stuff. So trust the process, okay? And I think you see, yeah. But I do see a little bit of stagnation with the Knight of Wands in reverse. What is this Knight of Wands? I'm not getting that this is a bad thing. Yeah, the reason this Knight of Wands cannot come in with this passion and drive, because there's deception. Spirit is protecting you right now. Whatever you're doing, you are working hard. Yeah, there's conflict around you. You've been left out in the cold. You've had competition, conflict, drama. I think that's maybe what you're working out of, is the people around you. Yeah, like I said, being alone. Trying to figure out who is right for you and who is not. Because even with people that we've known, family, friends, whoever, our significant other, we've had them for a long time, but they don't give us complete emotional happiness. And I don't care who you are. If somebody does not add to your life, they do not deserve to be in your life. Yeah, you're not holding back anymore either. You're standing your ground. I feel like you're also trying to spend money to get out. Yeah, High Priestess, you're listening to intuition. Because the Four of Pentacles could also be, you know, it's like when it's in reverse, that they could be overspending. They're just letting it out. They just don't care anymore. They do care, but it's like, I don't care about your opinions. I don't care about your judgments. I am doing this. And I'm standing here. Because it's earth energy. It's very stable. So we had a lot of stability that came out. Mental conflict, passion, and some spirit in here. So we were trying to ground something. There was some mental there's a lot of mental not a lot, but some mental conflict in it. Spirit came, spiritual. And then there was a lot of passion. And then started grounding again. Moving into calmer waters. 6 of Swords. Yep. You're moving into calmer waters. Like I said, I feel like you're trying to drop all this drama, all this BS, and you're moving on to bigger and better things. Deception, because you already know with the High Priestess out here, you already know. You're elevating and you're like, I need to do this. But you're like, okay, how? There's a little bit of sense of lost hope. And I'm also picking up that people do see your power, do see that you're the star, but they don't want you to be. Yeah. Almost makes me want to cry. How people can be so mean to another. Yeah. This situation, just know that the situation, it's not your job to fix it. It is your job to fix you the best that you can. And if you have kids, if you do have a family that you have to take care of them. As long as they're not, you know, taking you for granted and using you. Okay. That's what came out there. I'm thinking anything else is going to come out. Of course you're going to spit that up there. Wish fulfillment in reverse. The star and the wish fulfillment. Two of Cups. And what stayed in my lap? 9 of Swords in reverse. And then the Chariot. So you're moving into calmer waters. People don't like that you're the star. They don't want you to get your wishes. They want to come in with the Two of Cups is in reverse. They want to come in and offer you this cup. It's not aligned with you. And again, you already know this. So you're like, no, I'm holding on until I can figure this out. Because I see all the times people saying, oh, you can manifest anything. You can do this, you can do that. Yes, you can. But you also have to put in the work. have to put in, yeah, you have to put in the 3D work. You have to bring it as above, so below. Bring it down to earth and do the work that you have to do. The chariot here is helping you move out of this energy. You just have to put in the work. And I think you are. Just trust the process. Yeah, they're watching you. That doesn't care. It doesn't matter. It doesn't care. We don't care. Why are my words... Maybe this is they can't talk right. Like, they have no... They just can't speak. Lost for words. Because it's like, I have these messages, and it's like they don't... if you know, you know. 8 of Cups at the bottom. You've walked away from a lot. And I feel like some people are wanting to also come back. Even if there's people around you now, they see you elevating, and they see you setting boundaries, and they see you grounding yourself, and they think... I feel like they thought, oh, she's just on this thing, and then they start seeing the reality, the grounding part of it, and they're like, wow, maybe that they are onto something here. Yep. Yep, that's it. So now they want to come in. But if they come in, they're going to mess with your wish fulfillment, what you've been manifesting. Here's that King of Swords. With the Page of Swords, this is the Jerk card. Whoever it is in your mind that you're thinking of, could be more than one person. What you do with energies like that is you don't care about them. You let them go. If it comes to where you have to contact them, do minimal. And just don't do... Because I even had a thought in my head that said, even if you had kids and you have to deal with somebody. Because I have a similar situation where my child's father's not healed. I'll say that. I don't think about it. I talk about it to relate to people so they understand that I'm a person just like you. We're still people. And it's okay. You can't let them bring you down. Because even though like the 7 of Cups and the Moon hasn't come out, I'm picking up they're delusional, is what they said. They're delusional. They really think, now my ears are ringing really loud. They really, really, truly think that they can get over on you because you've been so kind and loving and you work hard, and they see how much you can work, but they also know that in the past you gave more and you were okay with getting and receiving less, and now you're like, no. And now they're like, they think they call you bluff. Don't let them call you bluff. Stand in your power. Thank you. Page of Swords. They can't even come in passionately. They want to come in, but they can't. Ah! What did I say? The moon didn't come out, and the moon came out, and it's in reverse. They're still hiding. Thank you. Ooh, thank you. Okay, bottom of the deck. We're going to end here. Healing. Healing still needs to go on here. This person has not healed. I feel you have, and you're still healing, but it's not as bad as it used to be. You've done the therapy or the shadow work, which a lot, when they talk about shadow, and I talk about shadow work, it's intense therapy. It's really, truly looking at yourself. And sometimes it's kind of hard to do it when you're alone. And you're like, is this right? Isn't this right? You kind of need somebody that's a professional that you can relate to. Because I've had mentors say, the mentors and they're not. Use your discernment. Let's see what these oracles think you have to say. Well, the moon's in Gemini, so yes, it is chatty. That just what came into my mind because I was like, there's so many coming out now. And as I said, what's the moon in? And I'm like, oh, okay. The way that my clairaudience is, it's different. And they also were funny, I guess, because I like jokes, and I especially like dad jokes and stuff. I'm a goofball, but it makes me happy. So if you don't like it, I don't care. Yes, I have my hair in buns. You don't like it? Be you. Be authentic and smile and just be happy. Be bold and make the first move. Cardinal moon. See? And then I want you to do this. Energies around you. With that devil energy. Yes. Take those chains that they had and be like, I will undo it, I believe. Well, just take that energy and run with it. Work through your fears. Scorpio moon. New moon, Scorpio. Work through your fears. Okay. Meditate and contemplate. Pisces moon. Okay. We are going to be entering Pisces season end of this month sometime. Not exactly sure on the exact date. So, correct me if I'm wrong. Meditate and contemplate, though. Make sure you meditate and contemplate. Even if you just take 5 to 10 minutes and you just sit there. Like right now. We're going to do it right now. They gave me a clear. They said we're going to do it right now. Deep breath in and hold. Okay, we're going to breathe in for 3. Hold in for 2. And exhale for 5. So. Do that a couple times until you feel calm. Also, whenever you're meditating, a lot of people get bored. And they're like, I need a journal, because we're in this fast-paced world. Everything's at our fingertips, especially with the phone. Yep. Calm down. It's okay to have this stuff. Make sure there's a balance, okay? I'm not saying you can't. I'm just saying, calm down sometimes. Even if you just do 10 minutes and you're like, I am just exhausted. I don't even know. Put on a meditation on your phone. Find something that resonates with you. It could be guided or not. It could just be nature sounds, and just don't try your best to clear your mind. Just do as you can. You're very close to achieving your goal. Give me a spoon. Oh, I'll show it to you. See, sorry. The end of a tough cycle approaches. Full moon in Capricorn. What did I say? Bring love into the situation. New moon in Aquarius, which we just had one. Okay, so I'm going to say with that, bring love into the situation. Bring love to yourself. And when you walk away from them, make sure that you're not yelling and kicking and screaming. You walk away. If they're young, kicking and screaming, you just keep going. You can tell them, and this is for me, you can tell them, I'm not going to talk to you if you're going to yell at me like that. I'm leaving because of this. You can call them out. That's how you can call people out too, without being rude or mean. When they're acting like that, this is why I'm leaving. This is why I don't want to be your friend. I don't want to be with you. I don't want to talk to you because of this. Hopefully that helps. Your commitment is being tested. First quarter moon. We're in the first quarter. We're a little over 50%. I didn't check my little app thingy. But I know yesterday, or I think it was last night, it was like 50%. And I remember looking at the moon, which I love the moon. And it was just half. Like the half circle. And there was some clouds. It was so beautiful. You can meditate with that too. Try that. Like sitting outside and just looking at the sky. Or go into nature. And just like sit there and look at something. Paint. Draw. Sing. We're cleaning. You could meditate while you're cleaning. You could put some music on if you want, or not. The less distractions, the better. But whenever you meditate, just notice the distractions. Okay? Adjustments are required. Third quarter moon. Okay. And then I'm going to talk about just some meditations that I've done with myself on this video. So, I'll tell you a little bit about May. Okay. I have been in therapy for over 30 years. I graduated DBT 4 years ago. Yep. It was like, I started it 5 years ago because it was 13 months of every week group therapy for 2 hours and individual 1 hour therapy. So like one day a week we would meet and have group therapy. And there were people that would come and go. There was only like a couple people that got their certificate that actually graduated. And then there was some that had graduated before me because if you'd ever done DBT, you would know or an intense therapy that's like that. That is what seriously got me into spirituality. No freaking joke. Why? Because they start off with mindfulness. And every time we would have a group therapy, we would do a 10-minute body awareness check-in. So like we had like a thing set up and we'd sit there, and they always said the willingness position. What do you do when you meditate? So like have your hands out. Or they would say if you want to put your hands down, if that makes you feel comfortable, that's fine, because everybody has to start somewhere. It's fine. So they would have us sit there and they would start sometimes. Those are my favorite ones, which I still do to this day. Is I do like a body check-in, and I'll start with my toes, and sometimes I'll just wiggle them and feel them and focus my energy and put it there. Detach the thought that they're my toes. Detach that. Just feel it. And then go up. And then you also, whenever you're laying there, you could also just do a breath and feel where you feel tension. So you're like, oh, I feel a little bit like something in my back, or like my neck feels a little stiff. Or a lot of times what we realize that we don't do is clench our jaw. Unclench your jaw. You notice maybe some pain or tension like in your leg. You could notice the fact that you want to move. Whatever you're noticing, whatever you're doing, that is, just focus on that. Don't get into a meditation if you have not meditated. Don't just jump into a meditation and be like, all right, I'm going to do all this, because you're going to set yourself up for disappointment. And then I feel like this can't be true for everybody, but I do feel for majority of people, you're just going to be like, meditation didn't work for me. That's what I hear from a lot of people. Like, meditation didn't work. And I'm like, how did you do it? And they're like, I did all of this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, did you just start with like 10 minutes a day? Like when you're brushing your teeth? Do you feel you brushing your teeth? Be present in the moment too. Do those things. Don't be hard on yourself. I'm not here to tell you guys what you want to hear and make everything all bubbly. I want to make things better than what they are. I want to, not just for me, but for everybody, have a life worth living. Because I feel that it is so important. And I think that we sacrifice ourselves more than what we should. Yeah, we should not do that. We should be doing what makes us happy. And there are people that do stuff that do make them happy. It is a process, and it's not going to happen overnight. Take baby steps, and I hope this helps anybody. I don't know if my comments are turned on and off. I don't have many followers, but you can always reach out to me. I put my link tree in there, and there's different ways that you can go check things out. So I hope this helps. You're doing good. I can feel the energy in my heart. It's like your heart's growing or opening, and you're like, okay, I got this. But then something happens and you're triggered. That's okay. That's okay. Because this time you know you're triggered. You know what's going on. You're like, what do I do? You know, like, think about speak your mind. Speak your mind. Even if you mess up, they just said it, even if you mess up and you sound like a bee, say it. Because it needs to be said. That's what I got. I'm like, okay. But that's the process. There's going to be something to be learned there. If you can hold back. Look into stuff also with reactive abuse with that, if you've experienced that, where people will come at you and your instinct is to defend yourself. You don't have to prove yourself to anybody but you. You were born into this world alone, and you're going to die alone. No matter what people say, no matter what happens, you know, that's a fact. And I have children. And I understand it's not easy to do all this. So sometimes you may hear my children in the background. They're at school right now. They were off school last week for snow. So it was a little difficult. Things happen. The thing, though, is not to stay there. I can feel it cry. Let it come out. Release those emotions. Why are you sad? Sit with that feeling. Let it dissipate. Do some meditation. And then afterwards, do something for yourself. No matter how big or small. You could go out to eat if you want to, or you can just go outside. Take a shower. Put your hair in buns. I don't know. If you feel better like doing something, just don't use it as a distraction. Yeah. Distraction, because that is still the same pattern of behavior. You're just changing the behavior. They just told me addiction. Okay, so maybe I'm speaking to somebody that's had addictions. Okay, I have mental illness stuff and I've had my own addictions, trust me. I think everybody has addictions to anything. So if anybody doesn't say they're not an addict, you're lying, I think. No, not real, but in all actuality, we could be addicted to so much. Shopping, food, TV. I mean, have you ever binge watched anything? You were addicted to that. Seriously. So I'm just being real though. Like, I do divination, I do this stuff. I'm also a real person. And I don't want my message to get misconstrued or confused or misinterpreted or people thinking anything, because I don't think I'm better than anybody. I really don't. I'm just like, I just want to be happy. And I want to enjoy life, and I want to be passionate about what I'm doing. I want to show up with a smile. I don't want to be like, oh my God, again. I gotta do this again and again and again. And then you get home, you're like, oh, I just want to relax. And then you can't. And just having that perpetuating cycle. So, toxic behaviors. If you have given up addictions and you have given up behaviors, congratulations. Because it's not easy. There's still more work to be done. Nah, I'm getting a big ring. Because that's where I think a lot of people are like, well, I'm not an addict, or I, don't do this anymore, so I'm good. And it's like, yeah, but you're still not nice to people. You still think you're better than everybody. You still, instead of not drinking or doing other drugs, narcotics, things like that, trying to think of a way to say it. I don't know. That doesn't mean that you're all of a sudden healed. Anyways, this video got a lot longer than what I thought. I did just want to relate. So, until I get my stand, which when I use it, let's see how it works. Because I did order this stand and it's adjustable and stuff. So, we'll see how that goes. But thank you for joining me. I hope this helps. Have a beautiful day. Choose yourself. And if you have any questions, my link tree is in the bio or description.